Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Medieval Engineers. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me. So, I've done some work. I did not get as much done as I would have liked. It took it took a lot longer than I thought. I think that's kind of how it goes with Medieval Engineers, and I ran into quite a few problems. That's why this wall's a little dinky. Okay, so the one deal with running it diagonal is I did figure out that it's actually these ramps that I should have known this because I know you can expand different block types, but it's these ramps. So with the mouse wheel I can go back and forth between all the different kinds, and it's this ramp is actually what you would use here to make this diagonal and flat, which is what I've done. Now this looks a bit thicker because obviously I had to even it off, but excuse me, this will I'll fix this up in a little while, and then we'll throw some battlements on and all that. So the problem I ran into was I wanted to come out this way, so this wall's good, and then I started to just go diagonal so I could meet this way. Well, the problem is you can't really build a tower very well against a wall that's diagonal. Like, okay, so for example, this would be my diagonal wall, right? It was coming this way. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really work very well. I mean, you can see, it's kind of messed up because it doesn't line up, you know, because the towers I want to make a little bigger, so I put a flat piece in between each curve, and it's like, I mean, you can't build it flush like you can when the wall's actually moving the correct direction. And these blocks won't rotate, obviously, so I mean, they rotate that way, but that doesn't actually help. So I kind of had to do a little weird stuff with the wall to make it work. And I know it runs in kind of a weird direction, but you know, you can't have everything right now. And I mean, in real life, you know, they probably wouldn't build a perfectly, you know, wall that goes just like in total right angles because maybe the terrain wouldn't allow it. So it's kind of weird, but it has some character for sure. And I mean, it looks really plain now, but once we add battlements and I might add some design on the outside, it'll look a lot better. Right now I'm just trying to get the basic structures going. So what's going to happen is this is our main gate, since it's actually the blocks are now facing the correct direction. We're going to come out this way after this tower just a little bit, because if we go too much, we're pretty much going into the city, which kind of sucks. But we're going to come out to like maybe here-ish, and then we're going to go this way, and then like diagonal that way and meet up where we were going to go. So I started these towers. They obviously have no doors or windows yet. I just wanted the basic layout. Now you can see this is raised up because this is going to be kind of a ramp. This whole thing is going to be elevated. And I'm either going to bring the terrain in here up to the same level, which could be hard, or I'm just going to ramp down once we get into it. So that's why this is like this, because it's a lot easier to build the towers on a flat area than on this terrain. So, you know, this is just going to ramp up here, maybe be about this size. You know, it can fit plenty sized, good sized, I should say, large carts. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's going to come up this way. You know, I'm just going to bring it out a little bit here so it's actually kind of a ramp. And then at that point, now we could use these long ramps actually. That might make it a little more realistic for carts to be able to go up. So, go ahead and put that there. I mean, really, I suppose I could, but at that point we're already hitting the grass. So I'm gonna go like this, and then just go like that, and it won't let me stick any more in there. So that's okay. That's how that's gonna work. So it's kind of a ramp up, and again, I'm gonna put all kind of detail. We're just doing the outlines at this point. So these towers are gonna come up. They're gonna be quite a bit taller than the wall, and again, this is gonna be wider because it's gonna have battlements. So we're gonna need some doors. Now, do we want the doors right on the back, or do we want them kind of on the side? Well, this is a little close to be having a door. You probably don't want the door right on the, like right by the gate, so I guess we will just kind of do these on the back. There are going to be more towers around the walls. You know, it's a lot of work. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not like complaining necessarily. I just, it's more work than you would think initially, and I just didn't have the time to do as much as I wanted. But I'm gonna continue doing work, you know, off screen, so, because this took me like, I'm not the fastest builder, so this took me like 2.5 hours. You wouldn't have wanted to watch that. So, that's why I did it that way. Okay, so we don't have windows down here because it's kind of unrealistic to have a window like right here. So I think we need to actually grab some window pieces. I'm gonna throw these stairs away for now, except I'm hitting the wrong keys. Round window. We're gonna grab round window and square just so we can play around and see what we might want. I think I might have this, I'm gonna have this kind of wrap around. So if we have it start here, that kind of gives a good view of the ramp and stuff, which actually you may want higher. So I could, oh, there's gonna be a door here though. I have a special idea for a gate, so we probably don't want any windows on this side. So actually, this can just come all the way up. I don't know exactly how tall I want these right now. Maybe like that height? You know, too tall is going to be a bit much, but I guess we will have to start a window here maybe. It's a little low. So it wouldn't hurt though, because we're going to kind of move it up a floor as we go. I mean, that's a pretty good view, because, I mean, if you're, you know, that's just a good view of the ramp coming up and stuff. I would like it a little higher, potentially. So, oh, that's about what we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to think about that. Okay, so, I want to come up here. And, I mean, I can do multiple windows for sure. Like, a window here might not be realistic. I don't know, I'll play with it as we go. Kind of go like this. I'm in a horrible angle to be doing this at. Alrighty. So my thought was we would kind of wrap it around, so then this one would go like here. But that might not be realistic. Now we could put one here. That might be a little more realistic. I think I changed my mind. I want a window here. And then I don't want a window here. And then I'd like a window here. And then the next one can go up here. I think that would, be a little better. And I mean, I could just put windows like on all sides. Again, a lot of this like little details and stuff I will just play around with off screen because, whoops, wrong block. It takes, I'm really bad at deciding things, like making decisions for stuff. So it I mean, really, this, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really like how those windows are, so I'm gonna have to play with that. Go like that. So yeah, a lot of these little details I'm just gonna mess around with because it would take me forever to actually decide on something. I mean, this doesn't look bad. The problem is there's no window, like, here. So this looks a little weird because there's no window here. If I made them one taller, I could put a window here, which may work, because, I mean, there's a door here. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll make these guys one taller. Because, I mean, really, that's not all that tall. Okay, so these guys are going to come here. And then these blocks are really in the wrong place. Okay, maybe that'd be a little better. 4. Okay, so this may seem really tall, and it kind of is. I'm not going to connect these two towers, but I'm going to run... Well, actually, I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, you do want a good vantage point. So I'm going to run like a flat piece, like bricks or something across the top, because that's how I'm going to hinge my gate. Now this looks a little weird with this window by the door. Again, like I said, I'm going to have to decide. It doesn't look bad though, kind of spiraling up, and you get good vantage points from each level. Because we're going to want a window on each level if possible. So we're going to want to mirror this. I can bring these up because we know there's no windows on the flat parts. You know, and I'd love to hear what you guys think, for sure. You know, if you think, like, if there's a better way to do the windows, definitely let me know. I am by means no expert at this game. So, you know, let me know, or if you think the windows, if you'd like them to be on the flat pieces instead, or any other suggestions to anything, I am totally down to listen to that. Okay, so, right, am I just, like, dumb? Well, actually, that is a little weird because I'm gonna have a door here. Yeah, because this is gonna be a door. Kind of forgot about that for a minute. I mean, I guess that doesn't look that weird. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Finish this guy up. I would like to get some stairs and floor in here before this episode ends, but I guess we'll have to see. And that actually needs to be a window. Boom, boom, and boom. And then that, and then our last window is going to be back here. Alright, and then now if I wanted, I suppose I could put a window like on this side to look out on the wall or something. I'm not sure. Okay, so here's this, and we know ahead of time we're going to want floors here at each level. So I would want to plan the stairs accordingly, because it doesn't really matter. Stone. I don't know that we really want... I don't notice much difference between the sharp ones and non-sharp ones, so I'm probably just like a noob and don't understand the difference. I mean, I can kind of see one sharper than the other, but I don't really notice a major difference. Okay, so we're going to have the stairs come this way, and then we're going to use these guys, so that otherwise it's going to spiral, like, it's going to be really weird. Okay, so our first floor, I mean, do we really want a floor this low? Because, actually, this was not... Okay, so what I'm trying to picture this here. Alright, because maybe I should do the floor first. Let's bring in some of these just in case. Okay, so, like, we know we're going to want a floor here because there's a window here, right? So, we need to have a floor here. Okay, and then we also want... Fortunately, there's not really going to be a floor here because that's just not really realistic. Because I don't think that there just wouldn't really be room, I don't think. So, but we know there's going to be a floor here. Right? Which is actually kind of in the way of the stairs. I think I need to start these stairs somewhere else. Wow. I'm holding Alt to try to delete just this piece, and it's working horribly. I've deleted everything except that. That's really frustrating. Apparently got rid of my door. So you can go here, and then we're gonna need our door back, please. Game, I thought I was able to, well, I know I was able to do that. I've done it before. I don't know, it's a little weird sometimes. Okay, well, so that's kind of annoying. Okay, what if I do the stairs like here? I'm gonna turn them the other way. I mean, I can start with a flat if I need to, you know, I could start like there. So yeah, this works. Because I obviously want a floor where the window is, otherwise it wouldn't really make much sense. Okay, right, so this will work because now we just, oops, wrong button. Go ahead and slap a floor down here. No, I swear to get rid of that block, man. Alright. Just get our, now this might not work. I don't think I can put a floor there, which is fine. It's a little hard to see what I'm doing. Alright, and then like that. I mean, this window is a little pointless, really, but you can kind of look at it when you go out up the stairs a little bit. So, I guess that's okay. And then we're obviously going to need a middle floor piece so we don't fall down and kill ourselves. Okay, so this is going to be here, and then this window, I mean, it would be ideal to have a floor on this window so we could see out this way, but I think it's going to have to be this window. Because, like, well, I mean, I don't know, can you? Because if there is a floor here, right? I mean, that is really low. I mean, that's like really low, right? I mean, well, actually, it's doable. I mean, I could have floors on every window almost. Kind of. The stairs wouldn't really work to have a. That's turned the wrong way, by the way. Stairs might not work to have a floor on this window. That one might just have to be for looks. But I could have one here and here if I really wanted. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to think about that. You know, I think I might end this here because I really need to figure this out, and it might take me a little while to make up my mind, so I don't know. Let me know what you think. I definitely want your opinions. You know, do you think this is too low? It also probably wouldn't work very well at the stairs. Well, it might. I could do stairs here, actually. Oh, no, because in the stairs... Yeah, it might not work to have a floor here. Let's just do a really quick test here. Well, I mean, this could bring me to another floor, like here. I mean, if I wanted to, I could do that. Just have a floor here, right? But let me know what you think. If you think there should be one at each window, or maybe just this window and this window, or this window. Because I need a floor here. I mean, you want to be able to look out onto the ramp for sure. That's like a must. So we'll have to figure out what to do. I'm going to finish these towers up off screen and attempt to finish this wall because it's going to be kind of a pain. But next episode, this wall and tower should theoretically be finished, and then we can start, you know, maybe adding some details to it or start working on some of the preliminary buildings inside the wall. And yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. I mean, it's just bare bones right now, but it still looks pretty good. I mean, it's starting to definitely look like, you know, a castle, walled-in fortress town deal here. So, and since this is here, we could still put the quarry over here. I think, though, it would actually make more sense to have it more like here. And it's still not a direct shot, but, I mean, it doesn't have to be. It wouldn't be really in real life, so we're just going to have to make some kind of road here, smooth out the terrain a little bit, or actually use these bricks, because If you have a cart full of stone, you don't want to be hauling it over all this bumpy terrain. It'll just break. So we'll have to figure something out for that, but it is definitely coming along. And I really look forward to continuing this, as I hope you do. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed and look forward to the next one. But until then, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.